whoa, he went like that. He went, whoa, and he slammed all the products away.
What's up, YouTube?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good.
What's up, YouTube? Hello. So here we are. Here we are again, Friday morning. I'd spend all week putting off making videos as long as possible, with knowing that I want to upload at least one, probably on Friday evening. But I just procrastinate for as long as possible, and oh, that's better. And you know, just put it off, and then I'm forced to do it, even though I really don't want to, and it's quite depressing, frankly, having to sit here in the cupboard under the stairs talking to essentially myself, while knowing that about 96 people might watch it at some point. But anyway, I'm quite excited because this is Doug Stanhope, and this is the second part of The Dying of a Last Breed, and I finally took me about 4 days of thinking about it. Why is that the dying of a what? What does it mean? And then, of course, I realised it's normally the last of a dying breed. And he's changed it around to the dying of a last breed. So what I think is that this is going to be him dying on purpose. So there you go. There's the fucking pearls of wisdom for Friday morning. Let's dive right the fuck in.
You have something that you loved that's now dead. That vessel is still sitting there. You donate it to science. That's what you do. You fucking spend money on some nonsense that dead things don't care about. My parents both died, and we donated both of their bodies to science because you can't chuck it in a dumpster. It's illegal for some reason. You donate it to science, and what happens then is you actually help the world. You donate it to science, they show up, they pick up your dead thing, they ship it off free of charge to a medical university where some hungover 19-year-olds are gonna gut open your Aunt Betty and start flipping around her internal organs like it's a Benihana and chase each other around with your mom's pancreas. Quit it! Quit it! I'm gonna hurl. Still drunk. Get it down. But maybe one of those kids is actually paying attention, and somehow your donated dead thing he finds a cure for something, for some disease or malady that actually helps society from your donation, rather than you just being some weird corpse hoarder, and then you did a good thing for the world. That kid's Asian, by the way. I know they say that there's no heartache worse than having to bury your own child, and I have to give that to you. I wouldn't know. I've never been in that position, and never put myself at that kind of disadvantage by having one. But if that is true, that that's the worst heartache, that proves my point that there's a huge difference between a child and a fetus. Because I never had to bury my own child, but did have to pony up for an abortion when it was my turn to grab the check. And heartache with an abortion? I could have watched live footage of that abortion on closed circuit TV while eating spaghetti and still gotten distracted and started checking my tweets. The only heartache you'll ever feel with an abortion is if you chug the champagne too quickly afterwards. And if you started a GoFundMe page for an abortion, I would kick in a few dollars and retweet that to my Twitter followers, because that is an effort worth investing in for the planet. Had to get that out. That bit, it's important. It's Dead Kids season, Memorial Day weekend. Kicks off Dead Kids season. You're gonna get back from Vegas, the sun's coming out, whatever shithole you live in, and you're gonna peel the tarp off of that above ground pool. You're gonna start pouring the sangrias a little too heavy and a little too long. And I didn't think I was that drunk, but you stopped watching the gate, and then all of a sudden, little Kelsey is now bobbing around a little blue bobber that afternoon, right beside the pool noodles, and gonna fire up the jet ski and zip Sarah around the lake. And you didn't think you were that drunk, and now she's all wrapped up in the propeller.
You're not a dish. You're a man. Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. It's not even real soap. Start treating your body to the natural, nourishing, lathery goodness of Dr. Squatch soap. Get ready to step out of the shower feeling alive.
That smells really good.
Smells like my guy's cologne.
Okay.
It smells really good, yeah. Really sexy.
Oh, that smells really good. I would use it, but like if a guy smelled like that too, I'd be like, oh.
If my man was wearing this, I would be all over him.
It's natural. It's kind of like being in a forest.
I would use this on myself.
Way better than like the regular store-bought soap.
I'm talking about
like
natural,
to see,
nourishing, cold-pressed, hand-cut
I'd like
soap
to
for
see
men.
her using that herself.
Maybe that Asian student that was paying attention could figure out Nerf propellers if you donate her to science. I don't know where you guys are from, and I don't give a fuck. But wherever you're going back to, I'm sure I'm booked there eventually. Whatever horrible. It's so weird to be filming this at the Plaza, because I have been coming here by choice since before I even did comedy. This is my place. This is my old school Vegas place.
We're
Oscar's Steakhouse. And
You're referring
even
to
the worst
something we
parts
know
of it, I
about.
have to go, that's the reason I come here. It's vintage fucking Vegas. I don't get to normally play any place that I want to be or you want to be at the same time. I usually have to play where you live and you're stuck, and then I'm stuck there with you, playing in some fucking mall, some hideous city. I ate at an Outback Steakhouse last week, at a fucking mall, and there was people there like, are you a comic too? Because unless you're stuck and that's the only thing walking distance, why would you be in here? Outback Steakhouse couldn't be less authentic if Jim Jeffries was your waiter. Sorry, Jim. I had to do it. But that's what I do for a living. I come visit you in fucking horrible places, and then I'm stuck there for at least a day, usually at an airport hotel, some mid-range, like 2.5 star, beigeish, brownish, salmon-colored inn. It's always an inn, like a Days Inn or a Comfort Inn or a Quality Inn, and they're all in a fucking row, and you walk in and it's full of mid-range 2.5 star folks doing dumb shit. Oh, it's a Dance Moms competition this weekend. And there's a bunch of kids in ballerina outfits and fucking... I'm using my roller bag as a cane, coming in shit-faced, and there's kids pressing every button on the elevator because their parents can't afford Six Flags. So this is a thrill ride for the kid to go up and down, and you go, don't hit the kid, don't hit the kid. It's not your kid. If you had your own kid, you could beat your kid in effigy of that kid, but it's not your kid, so don't hit the kid. Talk to the businessman with the fucking lanyard. There's an old conventioneer business fuck. You look like Mitch McConnell, and you have really bad small talk, but a very large lanyard. They wear big lanyards around there. Northeast Arkansas Assembly of Special Needs Educators. Well, you need a fucking backstage pass that size to get into that 8:30 a.m. TED Talk? Are you kidding? I stole a croissant off your table in front of that fucking banquet room, and I didn't need a pass. I just stole the fucking thing. Think you're so important? You wake up in the morning and you're fighting old people for some humid lobby waffle in the morning before they shut it down. And then I go to the show after a day of reading tweets from you fucking animals. Pre-gaming for the Doug Stanhope show tonight in Des Moines, and it's a picture of you drinking wild turkey at 10 in the morning. Oh, you're gonna be a treasure to deal with at fucking 9:30 at night. And then it's just a fist fight, shut the fuck up, yelling at you, and I get back to my beige brown salmon-colored hotel, and the final insult is you get to your room and your key card. Fuck, you motherfucker, red light, you fuck, red, green light, oh no, goddamn it. And then I stomp back like a giant baby down to the front desk, you motherfuckers. And I just explode all of this shit all over some night auditor. My key card doesn't work again. Big fucking screaming baby. I'm sorry, sir, did you have it near your cell phone or your credit card at any point? Probably!
Okay, that seems like as good a place as any to stop. Brilliant. That was brilliant. I mean, wow. Did you see that? Because he had that table and he's like, your products are full of whatever chemicals, but not. He went like that. He went, and he slammed all the products away. And then there was, that man was behind him, and then all that green stuff came down over his head. It was like massive. Like, oh, I must have had a crane, and it all falls down. And then the men and the ladies were saying they loved the smell of it. Squatch, I think it was Squatch. Don't remember that. I think that's brilliant. My ad blocker's broken since my wife used my computer the other day, and it's good. There's lots of interesting products out there that I've been missing out on. Anyway, that's Doug Stanhope. He's good, you know, quite funny, and I'll probably do part 3 soon. So don't nobody go nowhere.